So, hello everyone. My name is Joel Christoph. I'm the co-founder and Geschäftsführer of Endeema. We are building B2B software that matches the energy demand of manufacturing firms with the intermittent energy supply coming from solar and wind. So let me give you an example. Let's say we have Alicia here, who is in charge of acquiring the electricity to power a manufacturing plant. Now, part of that electricity comes from long-term inflexible contracts, PPAs. Another part comes from more volatile weekly and daily purchases to fill the remaining electricity needs, but that varies with the spot price. And there's the additional problem of when to charge and discharge batteries, as well as when to use generators on site that are highly regulated in order to overcome the peaks in the electricity price. So how can we help Alicia to ensure that there's stable production, that we save money, and that we save on greenhouse gas emissions? Well, we're developing a platform which helps B2B consumers to have an account and then to digitize the production plan, but also to ensure that the processes which can be shifted take place at the best times economically and environmentally. So we help to identify the shiftability and also the optimal times for the energy-intensive processes to take place in order to reduce the costs and the emissions. We're also developing a mobile application that helps with managing the information on site, as well as when the manager might be off-site. And we undertook a case study with a German automotive parts supplier, where we analyzed multiple years of their electricity consumption, identified the processes that are shiftable and the extent to which they are, and then made our recommendation for a production plan which, relative to the counterfactual, to the default plan, created around €500,000 in savings, amounting to around 3% of the annual electricity expenditures, and also to considerable savings from the Scope 1 emissions associated with the electricity generation. Our target market is focusing on the energy-intensive sectors, which also have shiftable production. So actually, we're not just talking about industries, we're talking about key processes identified in the right column. And so these are steel, chemicals, aluminium, cement, and paper. And Germany is, as you know, a very important place to be working with these industries. Our business model, focusing on the energy-intensive industry in the European Union, works on a monthly license, and from a total EU market of around €2 billion for the electricity expenditures, we're looking at a long-term ambition towards a market of around €380 million per year at the EU level. Our competitors have features in the visualization, alerting, savings potential, and CO2 tracking of the electricity consumption. But one thing which we really offer as a distinguishing factor is our forecasting abilities of the price and the energy supplies, the load shifting at the production site, both in advance and in real time if necessary, and the focus on the renewables integration, which has benefits both for the firm, for the utilities providers and balancing the grid, and for you as consumers of products that are made out of materials that consume a lot of energy. Our team is composed of an economist, a product manager, a data scientist, and a software developer, and we would love to work with you to advance our mission through pilot trials and portfolio integration, as well as developing our legal and regulatory database, because energy markets are quite highly regulated and there's a lot of variations across jurisdictions. And finally, to join us in one form or another. I'll be standing there afterwards and would love to speak with you. Thank you very much.